The trading card storage set. I needed something to get my cards somewhere because I just have so many and there's just boxes everywhere. We need some organization. This is what I went with. It's from ATP Wands. It's a trading card storage box. I purchased the 8 set. I actually thought I bought the 6, but I got the 8, which, you know, looking back, I'm glad I did because I need a lot of storage. If you're looking for card storage, I'm going to go through and tell you the goods and the bads on this. And I'm going to show you some videos. I'm going to show you how to assemble it. I'm going to show you everything you need to know. First of all, this is cardboard. It is a decent cardboard. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. It's kind of in the middle. When you create these, the sides are not very strong compared to the rest of it, but they're still good enough. And we have the windows here to see what cards are in your display, which is nice, but unfortunately, you only see the center of the card because of how the window is designed, which a lot of times you can't tell which type of cards they are because that's the picture of the player usually. Now, if you're playing other things like you're using it for TCG, that's going to go through and be an advantage to you because you'll be able to easily see what it is. But for sports cards, which I mainly do, but I do a little bit of the other as well, it's not going to be as good. Of course, you could always write your own index card and just slide it in the front, which I may do. As far as assembling, I'll show you that. The one caveat, I did have a problem closing the back. I might be doing it wrong, but to go through and make it better, I just put packing tape on the back. Yeah, I was doing it wrong. All you do is push the one square down and then the other 2 sides, and then you follow with the main one as shown in this image. And then you just push it in so it clicks. This was probably the hardest one to do because I was trying to show the camera. It actually was really easy once I did it correctly. You just push out the other side. This is going to be in my room against the wall. No one's really going to see it. And even if they do, it's whatever. It's just to hold cards and get them out of my way. Let me go through and show you the filling up of the cards so you have a better idea. And here you can see we're going to go through and fill it up with the Topps 25-26 flagship basketball. It just came out here and I have a good amount of cards all over the place. And I was able to fill up 2 areas and they were all gone. Well, except for the special cards, which I need to sort. And we're going to go through and look here. When we're doing this, I think this works really well because it holds them. How's it going to be for stackability? It's out on that because I'm not that far with it. I'm just building them kind of one at a time and filling them up. So I'm not there yet. Let me go through and show you how to build it because I think it's very important that you build it correctly. When you're building these inserts, you want to go through and make sure you're building them tightly. I'll show you what I mean. So here we have the inserts. First thing we're going to do is pop the 2 circles out. And then there's 2 rectangles on each side that need to pop out. One's usually already gone, so you just need to take the other out. That's just going to help your folding ability by going through and doing it that way. Now I go through and pre-fold all the areas that you're supposed to fold, kind of get it ready for the change. And once you do, you want to hold it in, and then we want to take the back and we want to tightly kind of push the back over the top and put it in. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Make sure you're holding it closed a bit. As far as durability, I think it's pretty solid. Again, I'm going to have to see a stackability. I'm sure I can stack 3 high, 4 high. After that, probably don't know. We'll kind of see, especially if they're completely full. So it's been some time and I've learned some things on these boxes. So I want to go through and let you know a little more. First of all, it does come with some more stuff. I didn't notice because it was in the bottom of the box under all the cardboard and I missed it. And even when I bought it, I missed it. It does come with these Velcro circles so you can Velcro the boxes together. My thoughts on this, don't use them. I don't think they're very good. I tried to go through and set it up as I show you here, and this is what happened. Look, the tearing. The Velcro is so strong that only 1 out of 4 came off correctly for the first time. Maybe if you wear the Velcro in a bit, it'll be better, but here you can see when I put it in and I did that, it did not go good. So I wouldn't even use the Velcro. You don't really need it, I feel. I feel it's going to stay in place unless you're going to have it somewhere where you're moving, maybe in a car or something like that. And then, I mean, do you really need to stack them on top of each other? Who knows? Also comes with some other stuff. Let me go through and show you. It comes with double-sided tape. This is really good if you have any problems with the boxes like falling open. You can go through and use this to go through and get it to stay closed. You have stickers to go through and put on your box to label things. Really nice. I did not notice these like I mentioned. And then you have a lot of dividers. So you can go through and use these dividers in your boxes, splitting up stuff and your commons. So overall, you get a lot of extra materials. You get a lot of these, you get a lot of those, and the other things were everything in my hand that you saw. I do not recommend the Velcro. And after I got the folding correct, the other boxes came out really well. Overall, my thoughts now, don't use the Velcro. Everything else is awesome. Works great for commons. Doesn't fit top loaders. Fits penny sleeves. Unless you're going to put them in sideways, you're not going to get top loaders in there. But you could always put them in sideways. Remember, this is for your commons, not your crazy good stuff. But even if it is decent stuff, I don't see a problem. I would just put it higher on the stack. I have 4 and 4 set up, and I don't have any problems. So overall, I approve this. Just don't use a Velcro.